Hello everyone, I'm here. Maybe I will give a little opinion about Dua Lipa's speech. I think Dua Lipa is an Albanian singer who was born in Kosovo and then later on fled with her family in UK because of the war. Has been to Kosovo few times with her parents after the war, of course, and I think every immigrant Albanian to fled from the war comes to visit Kosovo and their family members do. Unless your family in Kosovo is dead in the war, so there's no reason to come back, no even to visit, which is were the case for many Albanians who migrated during the 90s. I think she is quite patriotic. She has made several concerts in Kosovo and talked about it in interviews several. She represent in his Instagram post is very important to her because it represent Albania in 1912 before the London Treaty or Brexit. After the Albanian Treaty was split and large territories were given to its neighbors, leaving millions of Albanians to be immigrants in their own country regions, which then led to war because this region wanted independence or to join Albanians, and then one of cases was with Kosovo and well. Okay, enough guys, and forgive me if my English speaking still far from perfect.
In my opinion, Dua Lipa's speech was very good and neat. The pronunciation sounds very pleasant to hear. Also used a very graceful expression and watched her every word neatly and fluently. I like it so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Riyansyah Kusuma here, and this is my opinion about these two videos below me. The first is about Dua Lipa. I think Dua Lipa is telling speech about Kosovo, a country, the actual country that where she belong, and telling about what happened in Kosovo and what's the benefits or the goods coming from Kosovo, because she is actually a child from Kosovo. Then she goes to England as an immigrant. So she remember what happened in her past country, that she said has a lot scars from the wars, but also tell that Kosovo is actually in appearance is a fun country, full of music and art and culture. But she also said that the appearance can be also deceiving. So, besides the appearance of Kosovo, that a happy country or maybe a fun country, it actually bears the scars of the past wars. And I think in her speech, she seems look like she's so serious, but also there's a few small jokes inside it, and she present it with a formal words. So I think it's more like a speech in front of important persons.
Due to the Dua Lipa speech, my opinion, dreams can come true with high enthusiasm and have different creativity to realize what you want.
Hi, I'm Hania. I'd like to give my statement about Dua Lipa's speech. In this video, Dua Lipa received Distinguished Leader Award for her commitment and dedication as an artist to raising awareness about the success of Kosovo. She is an Albanian Kosovo singer and songwriter. Everything is possible if you never give up. I love her. She is such a wonderful woman and a great speaker. At SHEERAN, in this speech, he quotes, "Be yourself, because there is no one in the world that can be better you than you. And if you try to be the cool kid from class, you'll end up being very boring. Just be yourself, embrace your quirks, being weird is a wonderful thing." Well, I agree with him, and also he delivered the message very calm and make the audience feel comfortable hearing his voice. Thank you.
Ed Sheeran speech sentence, just be yourself, cause there's no one in the world. Yes, right. My opinion, there is no need to change yourself. into someone else because everyone is different and unique in their own way.
And the next is Ed Sheeran. I think Ed Sheeran is telling about he's getting an award, and he tells people that don't be ashamed about your weirdness or flaws. That tells us that he tells us that when he's in his child, in his child time, he had stutter, and he also said he has a scar in his face, but that doesn't bother him to produce or to going forward about what he want or what he's aiming for. And he said, "There's nothing in the world, no one in the world that can be better than you, except yourself." Well, it's not quite serious about the speech. I mean, there's a lot of jokes there, and he chose the casual word, so it's like telling people about daily, like speaking daily conversation. So that's from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
For its SHEERAN, my opinion is the speech that is delivered is more informal and is spoken in fun vibes. Several times, he spoke words that were a bit convoluted and too fast. So I needed to reply several times to be able to hear more clearly what he was saying. The delivery is quite interesting and relaxed. Therefore, the listener is not too serious and he broke into enjoying the vibes.
I think in this speech, SHEERAN tells about stuttering in childhood. And think hard was never a problem for SHEERAN. And however, sharing his doubts with others or speaking in front of a real audience is a real challenge. Speaking stuttering, I think we have to make peace with ourselves. Accepting yourself as you are is an important step. No matter how bad your stuttering is, keep trying to love and accept yourself as you are. And frustration and worry about stuttering won't make the stuttering go away. And even sadly, it will make the stuttering more overwhelming and bad.